Are we in? Are we in? Hello. I got super confused because I'm still not used to the mic being here. I went to turn and it's not there, it's there. Make sure it's on. You can hear me. Give me a thumbs up. Evening. Oh, how's it going? It's Monday. It's Monday, which means new daily races. Bit of fun with the group. See what we can do. Bit of Catalonia. Look forward to that. So, who have we got? We have in the chat. We have kicking it off all the way at the top. Still waiting on the stream. Apparently, I'm going to get it in a bit. You better be streaming by the time I finish. We have Top Gear, the man himself, aka Richards. We've got Darren in, sending his wheel off. Darren, awesome. I'm so glad it's been sent. Hopefully, it won't take too long. You'll be back. And then we'll be back in your streams as well. I've missed them. I genuinely has left a hole in my life, not having the Darrams. I need to see some more planks. We've got Perry. What's up, Perry? What time is it? Let me know. I spoke to my sister yesterday morning for the Sydney. I never remember the time difference. I can't wrap my head around it. We've got Cheese. What's going on, Cheese? Second time I've seen you today. I love the double dose of cheese. What do we call a double dose of cheese? A double queso, double. We need a name. We need a name for the double dose of cheese. And we got Sean with a quick stop by with the league race. Sean, you found a league for Mondays. When you're back, tell me about it, because I told you of one that I thought was running, and I guess I was wrong. So you found one still. Let me know. Let me know what happened there. I'm intrigued to know about this. I want to see some magic roundabout, Shawnee. I will still be on at 10. We'll be going till at least 11. It's alright. It's 8:30 start. Obviously, the first day races are going to start till 9. We have a bit of a chat, do a bit of time trial. We get into the first daily race. Then we go 9, 9:30, 10, 10:30. And if things are going really well and we don't want to put it down, we're doing an 11 o'clock race as well. Gonna make me cry. Jeez, Darren, talking very even, gents. 5 a.m. 5 a.m. Barry, go to sleep. What are you doing? I appreciate you spending your early morning with us. Does this count? Oh, I guess it's Tuesday. I was going to say, am I your Sparks? But yeah, I'm a day late for that. So I call it a headache. The double dose of cheese. All right, you two. We need like a what do you call it? Brain's gone. We need intervention. We're gonna get you two on a couch and make you talk it out. A big ass chunk. Seba, what's going on, Seba? How you doing, fella? Hope you're having a good day. Anything double cheese is a winner. Perry, I think you've nailed it. That's the way I see it. We'll get Sean on our side soon. It won't take too long. We'll get him there. You'll still be streaming? Nice. Definitely got to check it out. I've got my notifications on. I've got the bell on. All, not personalised, because, I don't know, Sean tells me personalised, tells him about a stream a week later. So I've gone all, and hopefully we get there. Hopefully we get the info. So, how are we feeling? How's the Mondays? Has anyone been in a race? I saw Sparks this morning for the very end of one race and half of the next race. I didn't get to watch. I had to fight some fires at work. And then I watched maybe 2 laps of a Rory. And that's it. That's all I've seen. So, I have no idea of what strategy's good. It looks like I was right on my call. Group 4 Citroen is the meta. But there was some variety of cars that I saw in the little bit of running I watched. So if anyone's experienced with it, let me know. If anyone's set any times, we're about to find out. We'll have a look. We'll have a ganders. Enjoying race B, Seba. Ooh, what is race B? Alright, I'm going to pull this up. So you can see each other talking to each other, both in your chat and on my chat, and in both chats. You double your chat, double cheese, double chat. We like a bit of the double. I love Shorty, he makes me laugh. By the way, can I just... Alright, give me 1 second. This one is specifically for Richard and Cheese. Whoa. I forgot about this. Can you still hear me? I forgot about this. I'm a football fan. I am a football fan. Now, if you've ever heard me talk football, you probably weren't aware that I was putting it on. Really, I'm a football fan. I am. And what's my proof? Oh, here's my proof. You ready? Okay, you know what? Before I reveal this, I'm going to tell you what it is. It's my team's scarf. So I want you to guess which team is my team. My adopted, because of my colleague, who's a dear friend of mine, lifelong supporter, is my team. So any guesses, let me know, because I guarantee you're not getting it. Paul Corner's in the chat. How's it going? Happy Monday. What was the fire this morning? Actual Flames or Business Speak? Business Speak. I'm going to... Pipeline's falling over. If you know what that means, you know what that means. If you don't, you don't want to know what that means. It's boring. Haven't touched the game. Think your stream will consist of time trials, mainly be. Are we avoiding... You famously don't like Group 4, do you, Tucker? You're a fast on the track, man. Want a bit of Group 3, a bit of Group 2, even. Seb's got some experience. So Race B, Deep Forest Raceway, you did say. Group 3s. 6 laps. That seems a little bit better. Might on Friday, might dabble with some different races. Might dabble. We'll see. UK team? It's a UK team. Mansfield Town. Not a bad guess. Wheelstone Raiders. Once I give it to you. I'm going to be doing Daily C today, Seba. Always Daily C on a Monday, no matter what the cause. It's the way I figure I get the most variety of tracks. In terms of, I mean, obviously if I did all the daily races, it would be. But if I'm going to do one race, if I always do Daily C, I'm never picking favourites. Just getting good in the different cars on the different tracks. Spurs? Not talking about American football, no. American football. Don't know how you get away with calling it football. Portsmouth, not a bad guess. Alright, you ready? Here's a big reveal. And this is for Andy, who's not here. So if he comes in, tell him to rewind. Drum roll. It is. That's right. It is the one and only. The one and only. There we go. So now you know. I'll rep this until I get too hot. This is my team. Crushing it. Crushing it in bottom of the championship. Near. But, it's alright. It's alright. We'll do well. We've got Ipswich coming up soon, so we'll see how that goes. Literally looked at the table in the matches today and was like, what's going on? No idea. Darren, that is almost the same validity of how I pick my team, which is you're a supporter of this team. All right. If that's what you say, colleague, cool. And then went for lunch and he gave me this, bless him. So locked in for life. So, yeah, I think we've got Now the football chat. Football chat's it's done now, right? It's over. We could it's alright. You keep going. So we're gonna do Daily C, probably to the dismay of my viewers who like a bit of a faster race. But I had a look back. It was Catalonia Group B a while back. And I enjoyed that week. So I'm hoping the races are going to be fun again. People have been very desperate the way they're racing lately, so I'm not sure. We'll see. Maybe it's people chasing the sun, but we'll give it a go. 3 points for the tractor boys there. Yeah, I think I have a fear that it's also going to be 3 against us, because, you know, we're facing tough times. Poor form at home these days. Poor form. Do I pull it off? No. Unbelievable. Seba, appreciate you for stopping by. Enjoy your sleep. Get well rested. You've got to grow, son. You've got to grow. It's in you. Then you need to adjust your rig. Don't grow. Stay the same. You absolutely despise Group 4s. Do like a race or two. Do like a race or two a week and then just hop for the Group 2 races. Absolutely fair, mate. Absolutely fair. Keep mispronouncing Citronlunya. So how do you even say that? Citronlunya. Citronlunya. It's, yeah. Is it heavy meta? Let's pull this up. Let's have a look at the at what we're looking at. Oh, Tone's jumped in. Cheese has jumped in. Cheese, you've been exposed. Coming for you. Lots and lots. Oh, there's an NSX, top 12. Top 13. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Another NSX. A 4C. Oh, that's wind. That's just cheating. That is absolutely cheating. You can't jump in a 4C and just crush it. There's another 4C. Crunk, what's going on, Crunk? Charlotte mascots Harvey and Floyd. A bird at night. I've missed something. That's one way to enter the chat, Crunk. I respect it. I don't understand it, but I respect it. It's using the Elantra. I think Group 4 has its place, you know? I think Catalonia is a fun... Last time I did it was a fun race in Group 4. We'll see how it is this time, but it was last time. Tone, what's going on? Your ears must have been burning. We just mentioned you. Look at that. Look at that. He's had a go. How you doing, Tone? Did everyone have a good weekend, by the way? I never actually asked this. Did you have a good weekend? It wasn't a 4-day weekend like last week, but was it good? Did you enjoy it? We got 1 minute and then we'll jump in to time trial. Before we do that, livery, right? Obviously livery. What are the Charlton mascots? Wait. Charlton Athletic. I should know this as a #1 fan. That looks like a sword in a boot for some reason. It's probably not what it is, but it's what it looks like. Check out the time on race A. All right. We'll do it. We'll have a look. And then we'll do livery reveal. Tokyo Expressway. An AMG. Interesting. Sure. A 2077. Now, as someone with zero context of how good that is, what do we reckon? Do you reckon it's good? It's good. It's good. You wouldn't be telling me to look at it if it wasn't good. You #1 in the world. He's #1 in the world! Look at that. Oh, you're up there. You're up there. Are you a top 100? Close. Not far off. Okay, I see you. I see you. Is that going to be your race of the week, Tone, or are you going to just doing that for a bit of fun? Poor haircut guy? Who's the poor haircut guy? Oh, haircut. Oh, because United. They weren't on a 4-game win streak, were they? Because that lad needs to cut his hair. I'm sorry, but life is about more than growing your hair out for Man U. I had a really good weekend. Had some good lobby races with Sparkles. I need to get in some lobby races at the weekend. It always sounds like a bit of fun. Yeah, it's just crate from this, sure. Quickest way in. Whatever gets us in. Ain't it a horse? This? You talking about that? Or their actual mascot? Because that's just their badge, right? But I still say it looks like a sword in a boot. What do we think? This is a livery for the day. We've got, obviously, some Rough Wizard colorage. We've got, obviously, #1 brand. I'm here. Look. If you hit my line, I will pick up the phone, Logitech. Just saying. Just putting it out there. And, yeah. Pretty straightforward. No complaints. No confusion. Could be your race this week. Only done qualifying so far. You need to jump in a race. Get in the races. Get in the races. That's wet paint. I'll take that. Again, like, I don't get it, but I'll take it. I'll take it. You like the gold? Well, in true fashion, I think Wiz likes red. Do you know the funny thing is I don't. I know I'm wearing this, and I know this. There's a reason for the red and gold, which will be apparent hopefully very soon. As in, like, coming weeks. But it's not actually my favourite colour. It's far from it. And then, look. We're gonna... It's a thing now. It's a thing now, isn't it? Don't blame me. Blame Cheese. He likes a blue livery. It's our Cheese. And I'm a man of the people. So what can I say? We've done a blue edition, haven't we? We've done a blue edition. Which do you prefer? Hard to make an ugly car look nice. I'm not gonna lie. This wasn't quick to do this. The variations are quick. But to do it, I'm getting quicker, but not quick. Cheese is happy. Cheese, it's been shared. You can drive with it. Top Gear's on the Reds. I'm on the Reds. Today is about the Reds. Today is all about the Reds. Oh, did I back? I'm still in the blue, aren't I? I'm cutting into my time trial time here. It's going to be an interesting first race. Red goes faster by 10%. It definitely annoys... Did everyone else get told that thing when you were young, learning to drive, and then it's like, oh, you're going to drive a car, and like, I didn't get to pick a car. My first car was lime green. But that whole thing of when you get a car, red cars cost more in insurance because they make other people angry. Going on C-rated, no quality, which race did you attempt? B. Triple crown it. Yeah, why not? I think B is a good one for no quality. You get some carnage in the tunnel. You got like back-to-back straights, right? It's a good one. It's a good one. All right. He's gonna ditch the scarf. I'm sorry. It's just not the right. It's not the right climate. You know. I'm indoors. I'm in a t-shirt. Can't be wearing this. Scarf's gone. First car you drove was a bumper car. Not the Fisher Price. You didn't get him one of those. Have I got the right tyres? Probably. We'll see. I was debating whether I was going to quali or just go from the back. We're going to quali. We're going to quali. This is my main account after all. No, can't be playing games all the time, can we? That's what Fridays are for. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm looking for tyres, aren't I? What kind of tyres do I have on? I have medium tyres. We're not gonna have a ghost. I never start with a ghost. Too much information killed the cat. I'm pretty sure that's the phrase. Tone, good luck. Did you decide which race you're doing? But good luck. I wish you all the best. I have all the faith in the world. I need to turn the volume up on my headphones. I can't hear a thing. What do we reckon? I'm going to get a 2-minute 3 seconds. Because I'm going to spin or crash at some point. There's no way I make it the whole way around. Whoa, nearly got the penalty. Yes, the red and yellow one. That's the Fisher Price. I don't think it's actually Fisher Price, but something like that. Those are quality. Surely that's everyone's first car. Oh, he's not got the lines down yet, has he? Oh, he's at a lift. At a lift! That's not what you want around there. It's not a good time, is it? First lap in the books. 1:52. I think that's good enough. We'll call it. I think this for me is 100%. Unless I'm going to sit down and watch a replay and figure out all the lines and the breaking points and everything, which I'm not going to do in, what have I got, 6 minutes? And when I could be chatting with you before the race, then I'm not going to, you know, I'll work on that tomorrow. Right now, just want to race. Want to race. Want to race. I'll learn some lines from following people because I'm going to be at the back of the grid. That's a guarantee. Yes, bumping into other kids with them. Those, wait, hold on. Other kids that were just like walking around, right? Not other kids in those. Because that's something I don't think I've ever seen, is 2 of those in the same place. But they're a only, this room's only big enough for one of these kind of vehicle. My generation, they were steel. Oh, I'm trying to imagine one of those things literally in steel. The other thing, I know it doesn't count as a car, but everyone had the red trailer, right? Like the metal red trailer that you'd walk around with and then you'd find a hill and you'd get in it and you'd ride down it. It's got like a pole that you're supposed to pull with, but when you're sat in it, you try and steer with it. Everyone must have had that, right? I'm actually a little bit cold. I'm going to turn you off then. I think we're all right for temperature. I think we're all right. Both as we had them outside. Ah! Oh! So you had two in one place? No. I need picture evidence. I don't believe you. I don't believe it's possible. No, sorry, we don't accept friends here. We don't accept friends. Hello. Reminds me, I should probably turn these off for the old recordings. Also, just gonna throw out there. Just gonna put it out there. I may have done a thing, which you might be interested in. You might not be. You might be. You might not be. But if you are interested, just gonna. This is a test. Does this work? Does this work? It's gonna be a famous moment of me looking silly because it won't work. Let's see. Let's see. I mean, I've given up the ghost now. You know what it is. But does it work? That's the question. It probably doesn't work. I don't think my Stream Elements works. Because it never does anything. It never says anything. It didn't work. Alright. No worries. I will just grab it myself. I'll just do all the work myself. Why have bots when you can do it yourself? I can't see. It's too far away. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. If you fancy it, you don't have to. No one has to. I can hang up by myself. It's fine. I'll do it. It's not a problem. Get towed in one behind a bike. Pretty leery and scary. The trailers. The red trailer. Perry? We on the same page? We on the same page? I love those things, man. Like, I would just collect things. I'd walk around, just dump things into it, carry it. I'd have... My sister's an older sister, so I'd have her pull me around. As the entitled young brother I was. Well, yeah, drive it down a hill. Obviously fall out the side of it as it barrel rolls because it's not meant to be driven like that. But they're good fun. I think those are good examples of first car. So Darren, I'm gonna need your real first car because I know you had a first car that was something other than a bumper. In fact, you might have been in a bumper car early. How early were you in a bumper car? Because maybe, to be fair, it could be a bumper car. What about Waltz? I don't know if they count as cars. Did you have the old waltzes when the fair would come to town? See, I know in Spain they have something like this. In Panama, do they have where they have like the local festival, carnivals, whatever, and then like they bring rides and stuff? And Perry, let me know if they do in Australia as well, because they do here. Like the travelling fair will come in and they'll set up these ridiculous sized rides in your tiny little town, and you're like, oh yeah, I'll pay you £1 to get on that, not realising it's been bolted together 5 seconds ago. But the waltzers, they're the ones where you sit in it and it's like it's like the teacups at Disneyland, but for big people, and they just spin you around. And your parents don't want to go on it because they're gonna, but you love it as a kid. And pedal cars and tricycles and billy carts, sometimes with a bike too, as a tow rope. I'm like reminiscing now. Can I be naive and young again? Just causing chaos out in the streets. Very not secure. The real first car I drove was a Lancer. Not one of the fancy ones, of course. That's a pretty good first car. That's a pretty good first car. You have the circus. So Perry, but is that like a circus? Like a... Like I realised the other day, I've never actually been to a circus. Like what they would call a circus anyway. Their circuses are... Like with the tent... The only thing I know about circuses is you have the tent, animals, and like... I imagine like Cirque du Soleil. That's what I think of when I think circus. It was an old Land Cruiser. That sounds fun. It sounds like a good fun. That sounds like a good first car. I take you to challenge Sir Darren. Remember that ride that swings you upside down? I got stuck at the top. What? The one where it's just two and you go like, ooh, that one. Yeah, someone died in my town in one of those growing up. And people still got on it. Like, yeah, whatever. Crazy. I went on it once and then never again. Bit of volume so I can actually hear the race. How about that? How about a bit of volume? I just realised I've driven many cars. What was your favourite car you've ever driven? And you've got to have driven it more than once. That's the rule. I'm on the wrong tyre, aren't I? I'm supposed to start on a hard. That's the only thing I know about this race. I should have started on a hard. So it looks like we're going to go long. From the back. Oh. Safe to say, this is not going to be a good start to the week. Both animals and axe. So they're not in modern times, no animals. More performance-based. Oh, interesting. So this is just my lack of knowledge of circuses, to be honest. That's all that was showing there. So I wonder how many races these lot have already done. And I wonder who else has been stupid enough to start on mediums. That one was a good ride until I got stuck. Yeah. I mean, that'll do it to you. That's for sure. Did you ever go on it again after that? Or was it a one and done? Like that experience was enough to set you straight. Not going near it again. Honda HRV. Ooh. You're going for the move at the inside, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Everyone's being a bit argy-bargy. Hopefully everyone pits before too long. So we can just run. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, he's gone too wide, too wide. Didn't carry enough speed. Second gen RX-7. Ooh, yeah, that'd be fun. I'll be there for that. Okay. Thanks again for the nudge. Appreciate it, Sanj. Oh, okay, we're playing bumper cars. They listen to you, Darren. They're like, oh, bumper cars, bit nostalgia. I want some of that. Let me play. It seems like everyone so far has taken very different breaking points and lines. which is going to make this race very interesting, I think. But I guess, symptom of a Monday. I can't remember how much speed I can carry through there, but definitely need to stay away from the curbs. Fernando's sending it every corner. Oh, that's definitely a penalty, isn't it? That's a line you're not allowed to take. Ooh. He's been too brave on the exit. I thought I could hang it out. I know if I get that line right, I can. This is where I wouldn't mind just a little bit more feedback on my wheel. Because I couldn't quite tell where I was. In all fairness, I only went to Thorpe Park after that. And my Hyperia is my favourite ride. Never been to Thorpe Park. It's on my list of things to do. My wheel just got like really heavy for some reason. It's a bit weird. My wheel just went heavy, you know, like when your power steering cuts off. It was like that happened for a second. Do you rate Thorpe Park? Is it a must go to? Race against Socrates more than once. I have as well. And I guess I graduated out of Socrates lobbies recently. Or a couple weeks ago. And now I'm back in them. Because it's been a while. But also my driver rating's worse than it was after the last week. Yeah, the last corner. So this is what I'm trying to remember. This is the effects of having done one lap in time trial, literally, and then getting into a race, is I'm figuring it out as I go. But what I do remember was last time I did this track, in this car, if you nail this corner, you can go flat, like that. But you've got to nail the corner before it, and I couldn't remember how much like wiggle room there was if you didn't nail that corner, and I couldn't feel in my wheel if I was into the gravel or not, and I just dipped. I dipped a little wheel. But there's a lot of room for improvement here, which is good. I love that. One thing I do remember though, last time I ran this race, tyre wear wasn't as much of a problem. And I was sending it around the long corners when I got quick, so might need to revisit that in this race, I don't know. We'll see. See how we go. I mean, with 4 laps in them, to be fair, my tyres are not that bad. Probably the best theme park we have in this country. Oh, wow. I mean, that's a big statement. So, I guess for context, I've not been to any of them. I think, technically, I've set foot on Alton Towers when I was young, like 3. But yeah, my theme park experience is pretty much exclusively Universal in Florida. So that's my mark of comparison. But I do love a roller coaster. Ah, you got your eyes on the load cell, Darren. I mean, look, I'm not gonna lie. The load cell I found kind of funny, the concept, because not the concept. Sorry, I opened that very wrong. The idea of the Thrustmaster load cell for the T598. There's something I find funny about it, and it's, for the longest time, people would ask Rory on his streams, "Oh, what about using a load cell?" And he'd be like, "Oh, I don't need a load cell. Don't need that. There's no need for that. Oh, I don't want that." And now the load cell's out, and he's like, "That's the best thing ever." And I don't think it's... I say it's funny, not because I think that he didn't know load cell was good. I think he knew the whole time. But he's sponsored by Thrustmaster, and they didn't have a load cell for the T598. So I just thought that was quite funny. Not nailed it this time. So, lap 5, I can go to... Looking at my tyres, I can pit on the last lap. Surely. He is sponsored in the end. He is. I just think, I always think about, like, if I was ever put in that situation, how would I word it? Because he was making it really seem like load cell's not that good, the way he would answer the question. So for him to now, like, try and promote and sell them, that's where I'd think about it. I'd think about how I'd position my words. Thought, oh, probably, I thought I was around the corner. I was not. Thought Park, Alton Towers, Blackpool Pleasure Beach, Pleasurewood Hills in that order, from best to worst. Ooh. Ooh. Do you know the one I have been to? Again, if we're going technicalities, I'm not sure you want to pull it in the same category. Gulliver's Land. If you know Gulliver's Land, you know... Oh! I say this! Flamingo Land. And look, for the uninitiated, it's not what it sounds like. It's not a place for flamingos. It's actually a really good theme park, considering where it is. In Yorkshire. It's like in the middle of nowhere in Yorkshire. No one knows about it, but the people who know about it, know about it. Oh, not done that one well. More interesting to hear how much better he'll be. Well, I guess it depends on who else wasn't running load cell before. There's a lot of T598 users. I don't know about top end of the talent pool, what they all use. I think there's less T598 users. But like Kizzy's T598, right? This is a corner I really haven't figured out yet. So there's a lot of time to be gained there. In Australia, you have to disclose cash for comment. Oh, that's interesting. Australia are just ahead of the curve, though, aren't they? When it comes to like the ways of the internet, because they were the first ones to do the under 16 ban, which I think is now happening here. Don't unghost, don't unghost, don't unghost. I knew it. I knew had I stayed behind that car, they would have unghosted. Right in front of me. It's a theme park about flamingo, guys, trust me. Yeah, to be fair, I just went right into the side of him. I was giving him a chance to let me overtake him, but obviously was not going to let that happen, was he? So at this point in the race, oh, we had some other medium runners. They were ahead of me, so if I hadn't had that spin early on, I reckon we would have been okay-ish. Not great, but okay-ish. Okay adjacent. Yeah, the question I guess at this point is how much faster are fresh hards than these mediums? Because I'm not feeling that much like performance impact. That's definitely not the way to take that. I'll get it. I'll figure it out. Yeah, they don't have load cell, do they? But I wonder what they race in their daily setup. Like, I wonder how different that is for most of them. I mean, at this point, I assume they practice as close to competition conditions as possible. But they're all the alien of aliens, right? Like, aliens look at them and like, where are you from? I think I'm going to pit and do 3 on the hards. That's a long pit entry. Coffee? Perry? Cheers. I assume you've got a coffee, being so early in the morning. A lot don't use them. Yeah, I think I could go without using it, but I do think I would be faster learning to use it and being good with it. I guess it's just more, it's closer to like real life, isn't it? Like when you're driving your normal car, it's a lot more similar. I think it's easier as well to think, oh, I need to stop quickly, stamp hard, but you don't have to go far. Oh. I don't think I'll brake it hard enough on that one. I think build skills first and transition is easier. 100%. 100%. I guess this is the only thing with the pedals compared to wheel, for example. Like, this is why for me, the very last thing I would upgrade in my setup is a wheel. The first thing was rig, because I need to be comfortable and in good posture to be quick. Then pedals, because I genuinely believe if you can get good skills with pedals, there's a lot of time to be gained. And the skill of a load cell is different than the skill of travel-based pedal, potentiometer, whatever they're called. But a wheel? Is there any skill difference in a wheel, no matter what kind of wheel you have? Knowing where the buttons are, I guess. Does that count? Alright, taking a lot of learners from this race. I think we're going to be in for some good races after this one. Got to improve the quality time. That's a must. But considering we had a spin early on, we're on the complete wrong strategy. And they'd only done one lap before coming to the race. I don't think 35 seconds off P1 is that bad. Could be a lot worse. It's a lot of planking though. Wheel diameter can make a difference. But would you call that skill, or is that just like adjustment, I guess? Way too deep in there. We're gonna have a look, I think, at figuring out these braking points at some point. Larger wheel, more precise. Yep, I guess that makes sense. Lever points. Gain 2/10 with grippy toe socks. Now, like, that sounds like you're joking, but it also sounds like there might be something legit in that. Because I've definitely slipped off my pedals at least once. To be fair, oh, my feet are so big, my toes grip the pedal like a hand, like a claw. Claw technique. Maybe I should teach. Is this a thing people have always been doing, or is it a new thing that they've started doing? Because it's happened to me a lot in the last few weeks. It never used to happen before that. The little nudge people do right before they're about to go through a corner. I just don't think he did it very well, because he took himself out. Oh, Tone, you got Peter. Which race did you do? Did you say? I missed it. I missed which race you did. We gained a place from P14 to P13. As you can see, it went swimmingly. You keep wearing holes in your socks. Nike Dry Fit. I had to double check. Nike Dry Fit. They've done me beautifully. Oh, they did say sorry. They did say sorry. They've gone. I would have said no worries. Can't be upset at someone who says sorry. Well, you can be, but I choose not to be. Alright, can we set a faster lap? That's the next question. We'll pull out a ghost for this one. Martin! Martin! Cheese, good luck. Good luck. I think with your qualifying lap time, If you're racing laps like that, I think you'll be alright, mate. Not what I meant to click. Complete wrong button. Claw technique equals toe-gram territory. I think with the size of my feet, I'm just used to it. Because that's how my feet sit in everything. Just too big for life. Cheese, I hope you said to Martin that I said hi. Because had I known, obviously I would have. Drones, how's it going? I'm loading apparently. I'm doing amazing. I'm doing great. I might not be able to set a qualifying time if this continues on. But yeah, doing great. How you doing, Drone? How was your weekend? How's your day so far? Richard, good luck. Good luck, my friend. Genuinely. Bottom of my heart, good luck. Don't worry how today goes. It doesn't matter. I promise you, it does not matter. That's what I learned from my first streams. Go back and watch my first stream. It does not matter. Enjoy. Enjoy. Hopefully I'll be able to catch you, mate. Tone, I love this no quality account. Yeah. I'm not going to lie. Friday nights are pretty fun for me. And that's a no quality. This is a bit brutal because I can't do anything about this. I'm just stuck. What am I supposed to do? Am I going to have to kill the game and come back in? Have I got enough time? That was a bit silly. Hopefully we can get into a race. I'm not going to be able to set another lap, which is a bit annoying. He was in a rig trying to keep up with the ghost. That's what I'm talking about. You got to set the bars high. Let him know, Cheese. That's a, you know what? That's a real good, like, alpha move right there. Set a time. Just bring someone over and be like, all right, go on, sit down. There you go. Try and match me. Try your best. Only problem is if they do match you. Over 2 million kilometers on push pedal. Avid cyclist? Do you still cycle? And is this like actual push pedal out on the road? Not like a stationary, right? That's a lot. Drones, I'm a zombie man, not gonna lie. Just back at 6 AM, red eye from Vegas. Been there a week. Yes, Vegas. Tell me, look, if you need to go and sleep, go and sleep. If you need to do anything, go do what you need to do. But if you are sticking around, I need to know your highlight. Perry, driving pedals? Pushing pedals. It's past 5. Here, it's past 5 PM. My brain is switched off. I read push pedals as in like a push pedal bike, not pushing pedals. Over 2 million. Is that in game or in like with cars and game or just cars? Because no matter which answer you give me, it's impressive. It's just interesting. Tone! I need to get the bell on for you as well. I didn't know you'd done streams. Well, I knew that you made content, but I've not seen, like on my feed, it's never come up with you doing a stream. And I don't get notifications apparently. I only get notifications for Kizzy and sometimes hoggy. YouTube notifications suck. But I'll come along. I'll come check it out. You just woke up. It's now 5 p.m. That's what I'm talking about. In real life in a truck. Ooh, 2 million. I really wonder what I've done actually. I think the longest journey I've done is... I can't remember exact distances, but I did... The 2 were Florida to Chicago. It's like Tampa to Chicago and back. And then the other one was from where I'm at, Northampton, to Madrid. And then that was the road trip. I did drive to the East Coast from there, but like that's just a holiday and a holiday. They're 2 decent drives. Hello everyone. Let's see, do we have any of the past offenders? Salty Alty? It can't be, can it? Can it? That's just got to be a coincidence, right? Dan? 3 highlights in this order. The Sphere. Oh, yes. Most immersive show concert experience I'll ever have. D1 hockey finals at the Mobile Arena was epic. Casino benders are too fun. I mean, if 3 wasn't in there, I would have questions. But I think 1 and 2, sick. Yeah, I've only done streams. I'll make some vids at some point. Anyone got a link for Top Gear so I can make sure I'm subbed? Type in at Top Gear GT, I think. That's how I find people. If they're in chat and I want to find them, just at, and then you got to include the at, otherwise YouTube won't. I'm still on mediums again. Oh, I've done it again. Someone remind me to change tyres after this race, please. That's the easiest way I find to find people. You've got to include that app, because YouTube won't show you otherwise. $14 hours in a 17-hour period. That was a accidental outbreaking there. That's one way to start the race. Alright, come on, Fernando. Wait, where have you come from? What happened to you? That you were that far back? Appreciate the good luck. Florida, Chicago, 15 hours straight. It was something like that. It was something like that. We did, on the way there, we stopped just because we were touristing, kind of. On the way back, drove it straight. And I was the driver, the sole driver. But, oh, to be fair, when I did Madrid, that wasn't straight as well. We stopped, again, touristing. Stopped in a couple places. Oh. Right, this has been probably about as bad of a lap 1 as you could have asked for. We'll see how we go from here. Fittipaldi. Found it and subbed. Nice. Yeah, I got the bell for him. So we'll see if that works. We'll see if I get a notification. Because that's the thing, like, trying to catch people's streams and relying on the feed is impossible for me. I don't know how you will find my stream. Like, if you see it on the feed or what, or if it's notifications. But I find the feed very unreliable. You're a maniac for doing the driving. Hats off. I like driving, man. Even, like, that's back in the day before I discovered anything like this and realising I like this kind of driving. I just like being behind a wheel. Like, if I'm in a road trip, if I'm in a car, I want to drive. Like, if people will let me, yeah, I've got it. Road trips are the best. Especially when you're going somewhere you've never been. I can't imagine if I'd done that drive... Oh, sausagey. If I'd done that drive loads of times, I'm pretty sure it'd have been horrible. But when it's a first time, they're the best. You get to experience new roads, new places. Like, I'm a road trip and stop off kind of person as well. Like, I want to see what places have to offer. So I know I've had a bit of a nightmare so far. But I'm guessing it looks like only a couple of cars have stopped so far. I'm assuming everyone else is about to come in on this lap. And we're already way behind them, so that's not great. We're probably going to come last or second last in this race. But next race, we'll put on some hard tyres. Hopefully not get involved in collisions at the start, and have a good race. But you know what? This is what I've come to expect from a Monday. We haven't had a good Monday in a while. So let's see if we can end this one with a good couple of races. I reckon we can. I've done a cross country once, moving to Colorado from the East Coast. Oh, that's not small. That's a big drive. But it's enough for you. I mean, was that the first time you'd done a long drive? Because if so, that's a hefty one to start with. $8 hours max. That's not a bad rule. I mean, even that can be long. Like, really long, can feel really long. Depending on where you're going, why you're going. That's another thing, right? Like, doing that road trip to move can both be incredible and terrible at the same time. Because you could just want to get it over and done with and just be at your destination. Or you could be excited the whole way. With good tunes. No point going if you just don't stop on the ground. Fly. Might as well fly. Music is the best. This is why you got to do it with people as well, in my opinion. Like, those road trips are always with people, because one thing I like about my car rules is if I'm the driver, I'm not the DJ. Now, when you got a long road trip like that, you get to be DJ at some point, when the others inevitably want to chill and rest, and then you get to jam to your own thing. But I love it when someone else takes on the responsibility, and it's like a different vibe to what you would have put on, but one you enjoy anyway. Adelaide to Perth, 2,700. Is that because of the route you have to take to get there? Because Perth, this is going to really expose my lack of geography now. Perth is north-west, right? Is that right? And Adelaide is north, kind of northeast, but northeast central. How far off am I? And don't be ashamed to call me an absolute idiot. Because I already know that about myself. A lot of cross country in the US is flat driving, central US. Cool cities to stop in though. Yeah, central US is very flat. Like Florida, flattest place I think I've ever been. That was mad. And like, I come from England. Like, it's not exactly mountainous here, but Florida, my gosh. Florida is essentially a giant runway that they just built houses and roads on. That's how flat it feels. Very far off. You're learning about my picture of the world now. Cardboard Cowboy, what's going on? First time catching me live? Well, now it's an obligation, teammate. Everyone say hello to Cardboard Cowboy. Another popcorn flavour. How you doing? If this is the first time catching me live, I've got to initiate you into a Monday. Situation. We've done one lap in time trial and then jumped into a race, of which we forgot to put on the right tyre and had a bit of an incident. Second lap, second race. Again, no time trial because the game servers weren't working properly. We forgot to put on the right tyre and had first lap incident. So, safe to say, things are going about as well as Mondays normally go. But we have fun. That's what we're here for. There's only one road. Adelaide is south central, Perth is west. So it's kind of right with Perth. I said northwest, west, same thing, not really, but same thing in my mind. I don't know why I thought Adelaide was more north. Is it more? It's more north than Sydney, right? Maybe that's why. I think my reference points all come from Sydney, which is not a good excuse. Fave Brand is from Perth? Wait, who? If you've already dropped the name, I'm sorry. I'm behind on the chat. I'll catch up. As an aviation fan, you know Geo pretty well. Maybe that's why I need to get into the flight sim so I can get better at geography. I think that's a good excuse. We could do better than Florida. You should see Indiana. So we did drive through Indiana on our way to Chicago. So Cardboard Cable, we were talking about road trips, and I did a road trip from Florida to Chicago and back. We did go through Indiana, but we didn't stop in Indiana, so I don't really remember it. All I saw was highway. I'm trying to think. My references of America, places I've not been, is all basketball related. Do the people on the team like the place that they play at? Do people like, do the Pacers like Indiana? I love picking the wrong time to read chat, but you know, I'm here for you guys, not for the race. You might be here for the race, but I'm here for you. Sub deployed, turn on notifications. I appreciate you. It should have welcomed you in with a little notification saying, welcome to the channel, but it's not working. Little secret, I've not said this yet. literally less than 10 minutes before the stream started, I clicked buy on my PC. So I'm going to be able to actually do things on the stream. How exciting! And then we can get things to actually work. As you can tell, I'm taking this race extremely seriously. Druid, what's going on? I had questions for you, Druid. We've had 3 different popcorn flavors in the chat today. All we need is one more, or a couple more, and a little bit of salt, and we'll have the full band. How you doing, Druid? Did you race tonight? League race? I think I just went wide. Wouldn't be surprised if there's a little penalty for me there. Possible tip for you, I started on hard tyres, pit on lap 2. By the time everyone had pit, I came out in P3. Oh! Oh, nice. Nice, nice. If I remember to put hard tyres on next time, I'll give that a go. I think I can hold on to these mediums decently well. Like, I'm barely paying attention at this point, and my tyre wear is fine. So I don't mind doing 9 on the mediums after a short, hard stint. What I do need to figure out is braking points. Because I've not actually been in a proper race yet. I've been nowhere near any other cars. And only 1 time trial lap. No ghost. Kind of making it up as I go right now. Let's keep the tyre instance in the daily races. Don't want to see that in Husky. Ooh, sensitive subject. Not for me, but sensitive subject. Our best performer in the last race. Drove a stellar race, didn't you, Tone? But there was a slight tyre mishap. Go on, my friend. I'm hoping to redeem myself after the last Husky race. Because, look, Brands was never going to be good for me. But, you know, we started off the season well with a podium. And then just tanked it in Brands. We'll pick things up. Not only that, would have driven through your small town in Georgia. Just moved about 8 hours north to Indianapolis last year. Whereabouts in Georgia were you? Small town. You don't have to name it. Where is it close to? The only place I stopped in Georgia, and it was separate to that trip, was Atlanta. Went to an event in Atlanta for a long weekend. That was fun. Had a good time. Visiting teams hate Indiana. The ones that I know they hate are Memphis, because that's big in the sphere of conversation at the moment. Most of the other ones. Oklahoma's quite dead, right? But I know they love Miami. They love LA. Although I think I'm good. I think I could never go to LA in my life. I'd be okay with that. And Miami, to be honest, I wasn't that enamored with Miami. Went there a few times. It's alright. Nothing special in my book. But I'm also not a big partier, so probably not the best place for me. Recovering from a horror show. I read that at the wrong time. As we've long established, if you're not ready, if you're not aware, this race is not one that I'm paying too much attention to at this point. we will put our best foot forward in it. Well, maybe not our best foot, but we will put a good foot forward in the next race. We'll set an actual time trial lap, hopefully. Put on the right tyre, and we'll be all good. We'll be swimming. You know what? Twan, welcome in. I was thinking about you earlier today. Not in a weird way. Just, I was like, I haven't seen Twan in a couple of weeks. Or a week, I can't remember. Time flies. So it's good to see you. How you doing? I thought I might have offended you or something. Wanted to know what I was going to have to do to win your love back. Working on liveries. Whoa! Love a livery. Oh, Cowboy, me and you are going to get on perfectly. I love a livery. I'm not the best at them, but I just love them. So show them off, always. Been working and stuff. I get that. I get that. It happens, you know. Duck gently. Turns out watching is far easier than chasing Jesus Ghost. Did you get close? So far, technically, I'm chasing Jesus Ghost. He's outdone me this week so far. He's got 2 seconds on me. I hope he's not too smug about it. Dogs! Oh, Twan, you're saying my P14 no good? Yeah, we've what I'd say is we're easing our way into the week. We've not had a serious outing yet. I don't take Mondays too seriously. To be honest, I don't take any time I race on stream too seriously unless it's a husky race or it's like an event. And not because I don't want to give you guys good racing, I do. But this is a skill. Learning to do this and this and this is a skill. And I'm under no illusion that I've mastered it yet. So we'll get there. We will get to the point where I'm a quality driver and I can perform on cue. But right now I'm putting equal effort into both the racing and the chat. Otherwise, if I prioritize good positions on track, you lot will be having a rubbish time with me. Because I wouldn't be talking to you, I'll tell you that much. But I also want to give you better races than this, so we will put a better foot forward in the next one. If you want to know what really set this one off, go back to lap 1. You'll have a good idea. A combo of bad strategy and lap 1 chaos did not work in our favour. Take a penalty to finish the race? Why not? Why not take a penalty to finish the race? I definitely missed a lot. I'm sorry. This is why the race really got away from me. I was trying to catch up. Especially because we weren't planning on a good finish. But it did get away from me a little bit. You guys, you're on the old clicky clackies, aren't you? Oh, I definitely missed something. There's been a whole conversation about John Butler. Was not around for that. We will look at that first lap. Not today. But there could be a short in there. Right, I'm going to do a little catch up and then we'll try and set a lap. How long? Laps of 152, so around the 4-minute mark, if you give me enough time. Is that some music, chat? I've missed the music, chat. Yeah, servers have not been good, Dougs. They've really not. I tried to set a quali lap. I tried to set a ghost for a quali lap before the last race, and I had to close the game because it was just stuck on 0% downloading for ages. Now, I'm going to try again because I wouldn't mind a ghost. But I might have to quit out the game again if it doesn't work. It was just stuck like this for ages. I get you, Cardboard Cowboy. It's fun, man. Doing liveries, even if you're not good at them, it is fun. It's like a form of meditation. There's something about it. Doing your own decals? Okay. Yeah, doing decals is not like the 15 kilobyte upload limit is pretty small. You've really got to split things up. So like I saw you put the Salty and the Popcorns logo on your car. I got that in there. That was a nuisance to figure out, but it did help me figure out like ways that I can do other ones. So I have a couple of my own ones, but I do want to get some better ones at some point. Yeah, servers are not playing today, are they? They're not having fun. Martin, I'm going to say yeah, but I'm lying. He was very gentle in his superiority. Oh, it's brilliant. Has he had any success in the races? Loving some of the shorts, by the way. I appreciate that. Video's not clothing that. I appreciate that. I want to do more. I was sick last week, so I didn't get to edit as much as I wanted. So I haven't had as many shorts last week. But I'll be putting more shorts out after today. Love putting them out. It's definitely shorts is a skill, man. I'm learning that, like, to know what people are gonna enjoy. Oh, it's hard. You haven't got much time to win their attention. So we've lost time. I'm not going to be able to set another quality lap again, which means we're going to start at the back. Change the tyres. Good shout. Good shout. I'm doing it in the proper thing, so they stay changed. We've got enough time, as long as the servers work. Andy! What's going on, Andy? How you doing? I think this is the first time I've seen you today, isn't it? I don't think I caught you this morning. It's rare that the first time I speak to you is in my own stream. I hope you're doing well, bud. I hope you have a good night rest as well. Got the process down, but I've been having to clean up each layer by individual nodes, even on small single color layers. Oh, yeah, I don't know if I've got the energy for that. Let me know, do you do it all in, like, what are you using to do it? So I have the Adobe suite, because I use it for lots of other stuff, so I've had it for as long as I can remember. So I do everything in Photoshop, and then I move it over into Illustrator, and then do it from there. It's not fun. For me, it's not fun. I can do it, but it's not fun. Martin, you're not seeing him doing any races so far. I reckon he's got ChatGPT on the case. Cheese. See, look, how have I got these two contrasting messages? Cheese, I've been told you're not racing. Punt City going to try again before I slip into D-lobby. Yeah, we've had our fair share of bumps so far in 2 races. Hopefully a little bit less. Appreciate you, Andy. Sweet dreams. Dogs, medium for 10 laps. So you did Oh, you did a pit on lap 1. Is that your strategy? Hards for 1 lap, mediums for 10. So far I've only done Inkscape. I don't want to pay for Illustrator. Don't. Do not pay. I don't care if Adobe hear this. Never buy Adobe software if you don't already have it. The reason I have it, I've had it for so long, is because it's impossible to cancel. It's genuinely impossible to cancel. I'm pretty sure there's a class action lawsuit going on somewhere in the world about how bad it is to cancel. And my ADHD brain cannot figure out a way to remember the tiny window of time you have once a year to cancel it. So I just keep paying for it. But I do use it, to be fair. I use it quite a lot. So they're going to make me pay. I'm going to get my use out of it. Oh, I'm not going up 1 position. Xander, where are you? P8. It's weird. Oh, Psycho Noof. Is that why? It's a weird comment. Perry Drones, you know. Major Exports. Iron. It's a lot of letters we've got here. Iron XS, ACDC, some of John Farham. Perry, is it true that in Oz they call it Akadaka? Because my sister's told me this, but my sister's also very gullible. So, I don't know. We have hashed this out. I just can't remember the conclusion. So, is Akadaka a thing? Or is someone pulling her leg? Punta Cana in this race. Oh, you pit on lap 10 for hards. See, I can't do that, Dugs, because I'm starting in P12. And if I've learned anything, I need to pit earlier rather than later. 1, because I'm running from the back. I'm not going to be in free air to drive quickly. 2, I've not nailed down the track yet, because I've only done 1 time trial lap. And 3, I'm probably going to be in an accident at some point. So pitting early is better. Go. Go, go, go. Interesting variety of cars here. And that's why I didn't want to go past that car, because I had a feeling they were going to take turn 1 a little bit deep and send it if they had the opportunity. It's true, Akadaka's a real thing. You're lying to me. That's brilliant. Alright. Go a little... See, I went deep because someone was going up the inside, and I think the car behind them thought that meant I went deep by accident. So they use it as an excuse to nudge me. That's one of the things that's been upsetting me a little bit lately, is if you do anything for the sake of good racecraft, other cars around you don't seem to be able to read that at all. Like, they think that you're making a mistake. Like, if you give room to another car for the sake of both of you making it round the corner, people just think that you're having an off or something. And it's like, well, if I raced where you thought I should be racing, I wouldn't be on the track anymore. Ooh, lucky save there. And save is a generous word, because that was a horrible end to the lap. Everything in Australia gets a nickname. You've heard the phrase before, Druid? Akadaka. See, I hadn't heard it. But, you know, I'm not an encyclopedia. There's a lot I haven't heard. Don't know. What's going on, Bailey? How you doing? How did you find the race on Saturday? It was the first time I've caught one of your streams. I jumped in. I was trying to watch everyone, so I jumped in, dropped a like. Do you always wear a shirt and tie? Is that like a legit everyday case, or was that just special for Ricky Taylor? Oh, he's gone very deep there. Group 1 was rough for 4 hours. Yeah, I can imagine. I think we'll do the recommended 2 and 9. First time doing hards. We'll see how it goes. Always suit and tie. Work and play always in a suit. Touche, man. Touche. Because I can't imagine. Oh, I'm getting like claustrophobia in my neck just thinking about it. Work in real estate, so I've worn a suit since I was 18. Fair enough. Yeah, the day I was allowed to not wear a suit for work, oh, I was so happy. I just remember trotting through London in a suit on the hottest day of the year and just being like, what am I doing in my life? This is not the way forward. I like a suit for the way they look, and in the right moments I'll throw one on, but I'm not built for suits. I've not got the stamina for them. So touche. That's impressive. It's to do 4 hours in it as well. That's impressive, man. And on top of that, you're quick as well. It's not like you're phoning it in. It's so true. There's nothing wrong if you're comfortable. Now, if you're uncomfortable, we need to have a conversation. But I imagine you're not. I imagine you're comfortable. Oh, I need to sort out these lines. Summer suck, I'll be honest. I'm just used to it. 8 to 10 hours a day for 20 years. I get you. Because, to be fair, when I came out of, like, suit, tie, shirt, it is a bit of a shock to the system when you don't have to do it. But I guess for me, I came out of that straight into working from home. So, like, it went the full extreme other way. I went from suit and tie to, like, shorts every day. Get off work, go straight to work in your race suit. Wait, not in your race suit. Going straight to race in your work suit. Can't speak. You know what? That's authentic. I love that. Like, if that's how you were genuinely doing it, that's authentic as it gets. Love a bit of authenticity. Dress fancy. You know what? That's not actually a bad idea, Perry. A fancy drive race. Obviously, it only helps if people actually see you. Say you go. You've got one there. Got an event you could throw. Get a bunch of streamers. Fancy dress race. Yeah, I've been there as well, Perry. One thing you'll learn about me over time is I've done a lot of jobs. So I've done that. Oh. The working outside as well. Oh. When I was at uni in Florida, I worked grounds in the summer as well. So early morning starts, working grounds in the heat of the summer. Oh, brutal. You do a fancy dress race? Well, if the standard's a bit high, maybe don't count me in. But if you do a fancy dress race and you want some back of the grid drivers, count me in. I'm there. I'll get a full wizard's robe and hat and everything. Oh, you're Florida born and raised. So I went to university. Do you know St. Leo University? It's a small private one nearish Tampa. But I went to play basketball out there. Oh. Halloween races. Look, we're just brewing up ideas here. I think this is on. It's got to be done now. Yeah, landscaping is not for the weak. I'm telling you, man. Like, you got to have something about you to stick that out. Especially in somewhere like Florida, that climate. Ooh, it tests every part of that. Oh, you're from the Orlando area? Yeah, spent a fair share in Orlando. A lot of people like to hate on it, but I quite liked it. I did say earlier that I'm not much of a party man, but obviously when you're at uni, right? Downtown Orlando was quite fun. I had a lot of fun there. And there was a club that I loved going to. I'm trying to remember the name of it. Cuba Libre, I think it was. Oh, I love that place. Great food and great dancing. Brain story, bring the umbrella. Young days indeed. Oh, Perry, I forgot to say this. In the Discord, I'm going to post details about that race I was talking about last week, on Saturday. I'm thinking it's going to be a possible 200 lapper if you're up for it. About 6 hours. But if you want to get more info, check out the Discord. It's not in there yet, but I'll be posting some stuff about it this week. Oh. Not paying enough attention, am I? Yes! That's the one, Bailey. I like to dance, you see. Not that I'm good at it, but I like it. So when I was introduced to that place, I was sold. Gainesville. If there's one thing I know about Gainesville, it's people from Gainesville are very proud from the fact they're from Gainesville. Is that true for you as well, Crunk? Look, I know you're faster. You're going to get past me, but pick your moments. Look, I'm about to serve a penalty, mate. I'm not even defending you. See, that's kind of the racecraft stuff I'm talking about. That person tried to stick a nose down when they were nowhere near ready to overtake me, when I was going to serve a penalty in a couple of corners. And it cost them so much time and track position that they didn't get past me. But they're going to send it down the inside now, for sure. And they've got a penalty. So I'm going to sit behind them. If I can stay anywhere near close, I'll have it back. Will do, I'll have a go. Nice, Perry. It should be fun. Hopefully we can get a decent grid. As in numbers. But yeah, I'd definitely love to do it. I want to get the details out early so people have time to really think about it. Because it's a bit of a commitment, but it'll be a fun one. Did not take that particularly well. Gators fans uniting. Look, if they say anything about this channel, it is the place where Gators fans get together. You can have the inside this time, champ. Oh, I got on the throttle just a touch too early there. I actually didn't even realise I was doing it. Heavy feet, you know. What's this 200 lapper talk? I'm thinking of, yeah. I'm trying to find the right track. I think I found the one. I want to do, we've got a bank holiday here in the UK. So 23rd, 24th of May that weekend. I'm thinking of 200 lapper. I'm putting the details together this week. If we can get a decent enough grid, because as I say, I don't want, my channel's not that big, right? If there's 4 people, unless they really want to do it, we might have to call it. But if we can get a decent grid size, yeah, I'd love to do one. I've been eyeing one up for a while, because I've only done, the longest I've done is, not this Ricky Taylor, but the last one I did, which was the 4-hour Nordschleife Chaos. But I had an absolute blast. So I want to test myself with some longer ones and enjoy it with some friends while I'm at it. So if you're up for it, by all means, if you type !Discord, it won't work, I just remembered. Somewhere there is a link for Discord. And once I get my PC, all these commands shall start working again. I'll drop a link for the Discords, but you don't look. I imagine people have Discord fatigue. You don't have to be like a big contributor or anything like that. But even if it's just to get race details. Yeah, I misled you a bit there. It's supposed to work, that command, but supposed to is a It's a strong phrase, really. Basically, I run everything off a Mac, and it doesn't seem to play nicely with pretty much anything I try to do. But I've just ordered a PC that's arriving tomorrow. So hopefully I can sort out all this nonsense. If grid is short, we can lobby race. Yeah, it's true. But I'll still keep the date either way. So anyone who wants to race can race. It's just the 6 hours with only 4 people is probably a bit long. But we can split it up and just do different races. Oh. I'm still trying to figure that stuff out on my stream as well. It's hard, man. I think particularly doing it off a Mac makes it really difficult. Because for transparency, I'm a software engineer. Like, this is stuff that I should be good at. And I've just learned that streaming is not built for Macs. And because I'm a software engineer, I've been a Mac user for a long, long time. So I'm having to now go back and learn PC again for the first time in over a decade. After Rally Robs and counting you out. What? That was the, did you complete the whole 200? Because it was split into 2, wasn't it, in the end? I think you did the full 200, didn't you? I know people get a bit of the hump on the 200s, like having from an experience standpoint, but I think it's one of those that you've got to experience at some point. You don't have to, but that's the way I talk to myself. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. It just seems like an experience that even if I end up hating it, I'd rather have and hate than not have at all. Getting a PC soon yourself. I'll let you know how it goes for me. But I have a feeling it's going to unlock a lot. Going the Mac, yeah. The Mac is testing. I mean, it's a good piece of kit. Like, it does quite well considering. But customizability at streams is lacking. So we'll sort that out. I just have to learn how to use a PC again. It's literally been well over a decade since I last touched a PC. And I used to be a bit of a whiz with them, but Macs are just so nice and easy. I'm kind of dreading the thought of having to relearn how to use a PC. Thinking about things like antivirus. You did, yeah, worst decision ever made. Was the remind, because I only caught in the second half of it, the second 100. The whole thing was at the same track, right? It was just split into 2 because people dropped out. And to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't mind a daily race at Red Bull Ring, but I imagine it's not the most entertaining 200 lapper. It's not that much to the track. It's sense for commentary when you finish an endurance. Longest I did was Hoggy's 5-hour Halloween at Road Atlanta. That's a tough track to do in 5 hours at. Because for me, that track is on edge. Like, the whole time. You have to drive at the limit. You can only use softs with pitting every 10 to 13 laps. That's brilliant. Put the rough brew livery on, started on the meds, got P5. Nice. How long did you run on the mediums? And where did you start as well? To finish P5 starting on mediums. That's pretty good. Oh, this... Servers are cooked. The game's just like crashed on me. The servers are absolutely cooked. I never have issues like this. Don't worry, Ruff, the Microsoft paperclip will teach you everything you need to know. Oh, Clippy. Oh, am I glad they brought it back? About to find out. Someone with overtaken opportunities. That's what I've been thinking of a track that has overtaken opportunities. Probably more because of blue flags, I imagine. Because I've not done an endurance race that long, and because I have no idea what the grid's going to be, I have no sense of, is there going to be that much need for like proper on-track overtakes? Or is it going to be more about managing blue flags, whether you're being lapped or lapping someone? Because I imagine a lot of the overtaking gets done in the pits. 9 laps, started third. Nice. So she did 9 mediums. Okay. 2 on the hards. Blue livery, man. It's all about the blue livery. That's what did it. Don't let anyone else tell you any different. Had to wake up at 4 a.m. Oh, that'll do it for you as well. Waking up at 4 a.m. to do that. Okay, I thought the game just wasn't going to load then for a second. Michael Bauer, what's going on? How you doing? The racing has been interesting, to say the least. For various reasons, I've done 1 lap in time trial. We'll see if I can get another lap in. Well, actually, I'm not going to bother. Actually, no, I might. I want to run a lap with a ghost, but every time I try and load a ghost, the game crashes. So my racing lines are definitely not optimal. And my braking points, my references are off. And I'm starting at the back because I've done 1 lap in time trial. So it's been interesting. Hopefully we can set a slightly better lap in a 1 shot. And then we can start slightly further up and have a better run at it. But I'm not holding my breath, if I'm honest. How you doing, Michael Bauer? You had a good day? How was the footy? Who were you watching? Oh, outbraked himself, didn't he? Didn't he? Being too greedy. I think since the last time I drove, when this was Daily B, however long ago it was, I feel like this car has changed. It doesn't feel like it handles the same. Because I'm using my braking references from then. It feels different, for sure. But I think also the last time I did this, I didn't have this pedal mod, so my braking was different, to be fair. There's something different about it. And there we go, lap done. I knew I wasn't going to hold on. Looks like you got no storage for the replay. No, so this is just this. Oh, actually, no, you might be on something. Because I was going to say, but it's when I downloaded Ghost as well that I'm having an issue. Yeah, I'll need to delete some stuff. But, I mean, that's normally enough space. Normally when I get to 90 something. Oh, that should be enough space. But I can't download a Ghost or anything. Just try things. Yeah, I'll have to do a bit of replay cleanup. Am I in the Porsche? No, this is the Citroen. The ever mighty Group 4 Citroen. That will dominate 85% of Group 4 races, apparently. I need to change tyres. I need to change tyres. I cannot start in the mediums. Cheese, because I'm so far back. Maybe I'll get a second lap in at some point. I mean, I just had a second lap and I messed it up. Maybe I'll get a third lap in at some point and actually set a better time. You think they changed the Porsche in the last update? Yeah, the Porsche does handle a little bit differently, but I'm still alright with that. But this, I don't think there's anything wrong with the handling of it. It just doesn't because I remember my braking references for this, and it feels very different. Like in some places I can brake a lot later than I was before. When I'm out braking myself, that's just because I'm useless. But I can brake later than I had to last time. And it feels like it's understeering a little bit more. And I'm pretty sure it was mediums or hards last time, so it's not a tyre difference. It was a good day until I started watching football. United destroyed my mental health for way too long. Ooh. I want to empathise, but my sporting team, they're good. Perennially good. We always win. I've not got a Celtics. Boston Celtics. We always win. We always win. So I'll sympathy it up for you. I hope they pull out of this. I hope that lad gets to cut his hair. I think it was Group 3 for Daily B, yeah. I think... I wonder... This won't be in Group 3 Daily C now for a long time. Yeah, it's just a Group 4 Citroen Fest around here. With people being... The last race was alright, we had a clean race. But the first two races, a lot of punts. So we'll see how people are. It doesn't help that I know I've not nailed the track yet. Like, tomorrow I'll put some time in and actually get to grips with driving the track well, so I can be fast. So that's not been helping. Like, I'm not a fan of where people choose to overtake on this track. I think that's one thing. I think when I want to think about, like, what are my favourite tracks, I think they're ones where they promote good overtaking opportunities and punish people who pick bad places. And it seems like in this one, oh, he's gone very wide there. In this one, it's quite easy to pick a bad spot and overtake. Because if you try and defend it, you're just going to cause problems for yourself and them. That's with my level of racecraft, or racing skill, I should say. So maybe faster drivers would be better at it. But my level of skill, there's a lot of punting places. Perennially good as long as you ignore the last 30 years. For the Boston Celtics? Or, are you talking about my team? I'm a basketball fan, not football. So when I say Celtics, not football, basketball. We're perennially good. We're perennially good. We've got the longest streak of playoff appearances among all teams. And we just won a title a couple of years ago. I will defend my team to the very end. Perry, I would join you in the coffee if the machine was right next to me. Because I could use one. I mean, how slow are you planning to go through there? You weren't even on the back of the other cars. I'm gonna watch out for you. Gave up watching NBA a few years ago. I had always a soft spot for the Celtics. Oh, let me get through this. I feel like I'm just dawdling around behind these guys now. I'm definitely going to come in the pits. In fact, I'm going to box opposite. If he pits, I'm staying out. Because I don't want to be behind them anymore. Alright, I'm coming in. That's a bit nervy. They're probably going to have a penalty as well, though. Gave up watching NBA a few years now. Had always soft spot for Celtics. Started watching while I could see was starting to get good with the young KD, Brody, and Harden. That's a good time to get into the NBA. That is a good time to get in the NBA. I remember I was back from the US the only summer I came home while I was there for my 5 years. And it was the summer that it was OKC, Miami in the finals. And I remember staying up late for all of those. That playoffs was fun. But yeah, Celtics. First place I went to in America, Boston. Became a Celtics fan instantly. I was just amazed by everything that was going on around me. Like seeing the stadium in person was incredible. I didn't go inside, but just from the outside. Yeah, OKC won it last year. Looks like they're in a good position to do it again this year. And for the coming future. They've done a great job of building that team up. They got some good and young talent. That's the important part, young. Keep that team together. Oi, that's not how you take that. Yeah, I'm doing the thing again with my brake pedal where I forget that I can press it harder. That's one of the things coming from, like, doing the mod, going from potentiometer to the fake load cell version of this pedal, is that I still forget about the whole pressure part of it. And I just don't push hard enough a lot of the time. Which is great for things like trail brake and sometimes. Good for tyre wear. Horrible for getting turned. I thought the Pacers won the title last year. Ooh, they got to the finals. Got to a game 7 in the finals. And then their young star, Tyrese Halliburton, tore his Achilles in game 7 of the finals. And then they've just been horrible this year. But they did well. They did well. It's another young team as well. Playoff shot from Dame from the halfway. No, OKC's in Bruce Lee. Oh, it's such an iconic shot as well. Like, to have an iconic shot happen on your team, yeah, I could see that break something. But you gotta love great people doing great things, and that was a great player making a great shot. That's why I love, like, I want my team to win the title every year, but once your team's eliminated, one of the things that I enjoy is that you can just enjoy everyone else and how great they are. You don't have to root for anyone's failure. And broke PG-13. Oh, playoff P. It did break him. I'm not gonna lie. He seems to be okay. He just came off of a 25-game suspension for substance of some kind. And he's come back, he's playing well. But Philadelphia are in the play-in tournament, so there's every chance they don't even make it to the actual playoffs. We'll see. Matthew Dellavedova. He comes from your hometown. That's pretty cool. He's one of the guys that you love to see succeed, because he should not be successful in the place that he was successful. Like, if you saw him on paper and said he was an NBA player, you'd be like, nah, no chance. They're the types of athletes, they make the best stories. So I've not actually been paying too much attention to the race. I've been paying attention to my car. Are we in like a net P14 here? Has everyone stopped? I'm so confused. Like, are we genuinely just that far off the pace? Or is there just like a pit situation going on here? Didn't know that. Was sure he was doing more podcasting than playing. I mean, they do love a podcast, these NBA players these days. Seems like everyone has a podcast now. I was just talking about this with my missus and my sister. All our favourite TV shows from when we were growing up in the, I say 80s, 90s. I grew up in the 90s, but they're a bit older, so the we part. All of them now have podcasts. Like, I saw the Smallville, Lex Luthor has a podcast from Smallville. Like, why? And it's about Smallville. Like, what? Who in today's world is watching that? The Aussie grift. Or grit. I was going to say grift is, I guess, technically not a grift. But same mentality. Hardness. Yeah. Aussies, you gotta respect them when it comes to sport. It's not a massive population, but successful in a lot of the top sports in the world. And then with LaMelo Ball going to Illawarra Hawks, and what was it, RJ, I can't remember his name now, going over as well, it's made it a bit of a destination for younger players. People need money and they don't get enough from VOD contracts. They're, oh. You think they're, I mean, I imagine the way they did royalties and everything back then, they didn't think about like streaming, right? Like, these people must be getting paid off of streaming plays. Because I'm sure it's like royalties is like a standard thing. Like, I saw one of, there was a guy who's like an extra in a show from the 90s, and he gets sent checks regularly. because it's all royalty based, and now everything's streamed. And then because everything's streamed, all like the cable networks have to buy TV shows and they just have them on repeat on their million channels. So if you landed in the right thing, they gotta be getting paid. I think it's a relevance play. People just, when you've been that famous for something, you just want to stay relevant. It's like an itch you gotta scratch. Tough it out to make it. Matthew's family aren't poor. You often find that. A lot of, I want to say in this past 20 years, probably, most successful athletes, and when I say successful, I don't mean the top of the top athletes, because the best will always rise to the top, barring injuries or stupidity in lifestyle choice, but the best as in the ones who fill out the leagues. They often come from money of some kind, or opportunity of some kind. It's like now, that's one of the weird things about the NBA, is how many NBA players now are sons of NBA players. And you find out that they're the son of an NBA player and a WNBA player. So they got the money side of it, but they've also got the experience, coaching side of it. Don't on Ghost. Yeah, you need sponsorship or support, absolutely. I say, unless you're like that level of talent, where you'll just get picked up. Like when I went to the US, to get a scholarship out there, I had to fly out there and visit schools myself. And the only reason I could do that is because my cousin at the time lived in Orlando. So I stopped by him and I just took his car and drove to different universities and did a trial in person, and then I got tons of offers. But I couldn't get in front of the bigger schools. They wouldn't even look at me, even though they didn't know anything about me. And then I went to my friend's university and we were just playing pickup, and the coach for the main team saw me and he was like, oh, and this was D1. He was like, oh, do you want to come try out for us? And I was like, sorry, I've already accepted an offer. You weren't interested in me when I sent you physical DVDs that I'd burned on my computer. Multiple of them. So, I'm going to take the offer of the people who wanted to see me. Yeah, skills. Yeah, there's definitely the natural side of it, right? When you're the son of. But the skills training from young, the knowledge you gain from being the son of or the daughter of, like, you're exposed to it. So there's a guy in the NBA now, Victor Wembanyama, if you're unaware, 7 foot, really? 7'6", absolute freak of nature, very skilled for his size. But one of the most interesting things, when you listen to his mentality and listen to all the stuff that he's done from a training perspective and everything, and then you know that both of his parents were high-level athletes, it's like, yeah, I mean, that makes sense. It adds up. You see where he gets it from. Well, now our fastest lap is nearly 2 seconds faster than a qualified lap. Why did you come back in? I was not prepared for that. I did not expect them to dip in behind the other car when they looked like they were going to hang it around the outside. If there was any chance of getting past both of them, that's probably gone now. Absolutely right, Perry. Couldn't agree more with that. I was not even trying to go up the inside. I went up the inside to avoid them. Oh, that's not me not paying attention. To avoid them braking right in front of me. And then ended up them braking and nudging sideways into me instead. I think with a bit more savviness from my part on the last lap here. Oh, it's not even the last lap. I thought this was the last lap. I was racing like it was the last lap. I was going to say we could have got P9. I guess technically it's still on, although I'm a bit far back now. Yeah, both Doncic's parents are players as well. And he was in it from he's a professional at 14 years old. Like, they really prepare you for it in Europe if you're good enough. Now, at least when I was growing up, it was a bit different. But now they'll scout you and put you in from very young. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like by the time we made contact, I was like quite a ways up the inside, but maybe it was a bad overtake. I don't know. Well, doesn't matter now anyway, does it? Maybe that was karma. Maybe that was karma. I deserve that, I reckon. It's one for the replays. Naturals are great to watch, but I admire the one who fought and slogged his way to the top. I like both. I love watching super talented people who work really hard and are successful. I love that because it's just like, you're never going to see anything like it. They're all unique in their own way that they became top flight. So I love that. But yeah, the ones who get there off of like almost exclusively, you've got to have some talent, right, to be top flight. But if you get there almost exclusively off of hard work, I love to see that as well. We've got one. Yeah, see, the save and replay was fine there. I think his servers have just been a bit funky. I think Doug's earlier was saying that the servers were acting up. But I will do a bit of clean-up, definitely. It's a good shout, for sure. Dominated EuroLeague with 18. That guy's an alien. Luca, if Luca had LeBron James level mentality in terms of like the way LeBron treats being an athlete, I think you're talking about the best player ever. Like, he's insane. Fourth! It's the blue livery. Yeah, cheese. Yeah. I'll tell you what, actually. I do just want to look at that replay. I'll let you look with me. Why not? Why not? Let's have a look. You reckon I was okay, Perry? I think I was, like, I felt like I was okay. But what happened afterwards makes me feel like karma took care of business. Maybe not. Maybe it was just bad luck. But we'll have a look. We'll have a look. We were last lap, weren't we? Out of here. To be fair to them, I don't think I was as much alongside as I thought I was. Because it's rear wheel. It was wheel to wheel. I thought I was a little bit further along. I don't think they anticipated me being there. I don't think they had any idea that I was going to put the car there. And because they had that contact, little bit of oversteer through there, they were going to come back. But their steering angle's already going to the right. I should have pulled back there. So I think it was karma. I think karma took care of business. We'll see. I think it was little bit of karma. Cheers, Duck. Sometimes he looks like he skipped practice a few times too often. I hope he gets now the mindset to show it to everyone that the trade was the biggest mistake in NBA history. It would be an amazing story if he sorts it out, especially because with the Spurs, with the Thunder, with obviously I'm going to throw the Celtics in there. It's going to be tough to win championships in the next few years, but he's at the age he needs to start winning. But if he can, it'd be pretty awesome. He's got the best teacher with him right now, so if he learns from him properly and takes care of his body, one of the best ever for sure. Probably too busy fighting each other to even notice. Okay. That is gonna be a wrap for the day. Let's bring it big. Let's bring it big so I can see your beautiful faces. Kind of, sort of, not really. Interesting one today. I do definitely think the lack of prep on the track impacted pace, which impacted our opportunities. There were definitely opportunities there to work all over the grid. I think considering everything, the finishes actually, the placings weren't the worst. They could be better, of course. But I think if I get some time trial running in tomorrow, actually figure out how I'm going to be quick around here, I think by the time we get to our Friday running, we might be in for some wins. But that's all we got for today. I appreciate every single one of you coming along. Cheese, I love you, buddy. Now, don't be getting too much quicker, please. Look, I've got to catch up to your time trial. That's step one. That's what I've got to do. Maybe I'll throw on the blue livery and it'll help. We will be here Thursday, pending health. Thursday video will be going live, 5:30 p.m. Friday we'll be back for a Friday chill on the US account. We'll be running from the back, no time trial, at 8:30 p.m. And then maybe maybe another Saturday stream. If I have time, I'll do Saturday streams as well. And that'll be on the new Oz account. Yeah. For everyone who stuck with me on Saturday, by the way, to get up to sport mode, absolute legends, because that couldn't have been entertaining. But I had a great time. I love you all for being here. Cowboy, it's great to have you in for the first time. Hopefully we'll have some better racing for you next time though, because this was not the best showing of us, but we can get there. We can do better. Friday will be a lot more fun. Looking forward to your first round Saturday. Are you streaming? Do you stream? Cowboy? Because I'm not racing, so I can watch. If I'm not, I will not stream to watch if you are streaming. I'm putting it on you. Martin, appreciate you for jumping in. Good luck chasing the ghost. I'm going to quickly drop Discord in here for anyone who wants it, because my command doesn't work. And now my keyboard's not working apparently. There we go. Oh, how do I... There we copy that. Come over here. Where's my mouse? He's long in this exit out, isn't he? If you want to join in, go there. We're going to put in details this week for an endurance race in May 23rd, 24th, one of those 2 days. 200 lapper. Hopefully you can join. But maybe you can convince Rusty to do commentary. But otherwise, appreciate you. Take care. And I'm out.